Hey everyone, so as you can probably see there's a big, strange, mysterious box stood right next to me. And maybe not so mysterious seeing as, the title's going to spoil this and the kind of name of it is already written on the box. But anyways, what we're going to be doing today is seeing the guitar that's inside of this, seeing how Aristides kind of ship it, the condition that it comes in from the factory and through shipping. And I'll probably whack on a little demo at the end to kind of demonstrate some tones and, show off the guitar a bit. So, without further ado, let's hop straight into this. So, this is always the exciting bit because this little thing always tries to get in on the action. So, let's see how easy this is. This is not very smooth. Cool. So now we've moved all the big box and packing peanuts for the cat to play with. We're going to see kind of the case candy and all that before we jump straight into the good stuff. So as comes standard with all Aristides, we get this mono sleeve gig bag, which is actually pretty protective. I have dropped things down steps and everything's been fine. So the first thing you get is a nice sturdy strap with the small Aristides logo on the edge. And of course they all come with strap locks, so that's always a plus. What else do we have here? I have not done this properly. Always forget. Right, so the next really cool kind of touch is you get this little wallet sleeve thing, I don't know what you call it, and basically what you get in it is this certificate of authenticity, and it just gives you the kind of serial number of the guitar, what the guitar is, and it's just a nice little touch, really. So this just says Aristides TO Custom, which is not a lie, and there's actually something else. So you get a couple picks with it, Aristides logos, I'll probably zoom in on those a bit later, and a little kind of bridge Allen key adjusting thing as well. We'll sneak those back in there because not too many of these things. And of course, with every Aristides as well, you get kind of this pretty sturdy, really handy truss rod adjuster. So, with that all said and done, we will crack on to the exciting bit, which is the actual guitar. So I've waited in total probably 6 months for this. I don't know, I kind of lose track now. But this was ordered with the kind of start of the TOs, but because this was more of a custom option, it kind of took a bit longer, which is more than understandable. So the hype and anticipation is kind of real for this. Right, so you can't see this, but there's a little zip tie, making sure nobody sneaks their way in. So here we go, the moment of truth. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is very, very cool. So don't worry, I'll get better shots and HD photos of this. Wow. Not bad. Not bad, Pascal. I'll give you that. Not bad. Oh wow. That looks even crazier in person. Wow. That is incredible. So this is actually my first telly ever. All my friends will probably be the first to know that I've always said I'll never own a telly, but of course Aristides made one, and of course I had to get one, and wow, I am more than happy with this. So let's get this off the headstock. Snap the neck off, sorry. Ooh, that is nice. That is very nice. Look at that. Wow. I don't know, again I'll show HD close-ups, but the shark inlay on there as well. Make sure this is in frame. And the headstock is just really cool. So before we kind of get into actually demoing this, and I'm sat a bit like a crab on the floor here, this is not really amazing, but just to show you, this is how much confidence I have in Aristides. This is going to be in tune. Yep. Oh. Yeah, without a doubt. And this has been in transit for 4 days, from the Netherlands to France, back to the Netherlands for some reason, thanks FedEx, and then to sunny old UK. So, yeah, let's see what this thing sounds like. So before we move on to hearing what this thing sounds like, I'm just going to run you through the specs quickly. And also, for any Aristides users out there, I'm going to kind of compare this to an 060 slightly at the end as well. So what we have is a 25.5 inch scale, which is standard on all the Aristides 6 strings. Maybe not the 020, but I'm not sure. This actually has 22 frets, unlike the other ones, which will have 24 frets, again, except for the 020. So the frets feel slightly larger, and it kind of, it has, again, more of a kind of vintage, kind of more classic feel to it, which is great, which is why I spec'd it out how I have. So for this particular one, yeah, I just got a classic telly configuration, so 2 telly single pickups with a 3-way blade, volume, tone, you know, as standard as it gets. The one kind of outlier is that I have a 6 saddle bridge rather than a 3 saddle. Some people argue that the 3 saddle has a more authentic telly sound to it, whereas this one holds intonation better, so it's kind of whatever compromise you want to make, whether you want the original more vintage telly sound or you prefer intonation as a slight compromise, and I clearly prefer the intonation to be better. So other than that, this has got hip shot grip lock tuners, so they're locking tuners, which is fantastic. Custom shark inlay on this one, pick guard clearly. Aristides comes standard with lumen lay frets, which is perfect, and also extra jumbo stainless steel Jescar frets. I'm not sure the exact number, but that's what they come with. On the back, they've got a really classy way of putting their logo in, so they've put a little Aristides coin, I guess you'd call it, just a little patch with their logo there. You can kind of see here how good the neck cutout is for kind of infinite access there, which is great. And on this one, I don't know if you can tell from this lighting and angle, but I've got a satin neck compared to the gloss body. This just makes it feel a bit smoother. As far as comparing it to other Aristides, this is a C neck profile. So this just feels slightly fuller in your hand. It doesn't feel massive. It's definitely not intrusive. It doesn't slow you down, if you want to put it that way. It just feels slightly fuller, kind of more towards an older Strat neck profile. For me, this feels like a halfway point between an Aristides and a Les Paul neck. But it's great. It feels great. Again, it's not clunky, and it still plays incredibly fast. So yeah, nothing but praise for this thing. So yeah, let's listen to what this sounds like. What I'm going to do for the sound demos, I'm just going to play a few kind of telly sounding things. I'm not going to go through metal rhythm patches and massive leads, just because that's, again, not what I kind of designed this for. But if anybody's interested in that, hit me up on my Instagram, and I will send you demos of what this sounds like through various tones. So without further ado, let's get into the tones. So there we have it. That's some of the kind of more telly-sounding tones that I think I've chosen. This is literally on the day, so I'm still going to be tinkering with tones, but I think it sounds fantastic. It plays fantastically. And yeah, this feels and sounds different to the other Aristides I own. I'll try and put a link somewhere here, hopefully, maybe, yeah, around there, to a demo that I did of a more kind of modern heavy metal guitar as well, to kind of give you a comparison between them. But yeah, other than that, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments or drop me a message on Instagram. I'm more likely to respond on there. And yeah, I'll answer any questions about this or any other Aristides you may have. So thanks, I hope you enjoyed this. Cheers.